All right, hey, what's going on, missionaries? Okay, so, all right, so the person with the money and the person with the power, yes, they can be the same person. Usually, they're not. The person with the power is the person usually pulling the strings for the person with the money. Again, yes, they can be the same person, and if that is the goal when you're in a position of power. But usually, that's not the case. Usually, the person in power has the relationships, and has the connections, and has the pull to destroy the person with the money. And they may have money in their own, the person with the power, but that doesn't always mean, I got power, because that doesn't mean a person with money doesn't always have the power to do things. And as I study, learn, and understand, like Scorpio North Node, especially being feminine, it's about pure identity. And that's why, like, Ajna Sarah said something about her being a Scorpio moon. She was like, God won't set you free from like a bondage or a cage of pain, torture, and destruction until you are pure. And what that means is, until you are a certain identity, you will always go, come on now, you will always go to a certain cage of life. That could be poverty, lack, abuse, whatever, because your identity is not pure or not changed fully. But Taurus North Node is really about the possession of money. It's about the possession of money. Becoming who you want to become to manifest all your metaphysical, to manifest all your physical desires. The Scorpio is really about transforming to become a person of power. So when it's time for them to get materials, they can get it. But the materials do not define them. It's really their identity and who they are, and that's what they base their income off of. Meaning, in practical understanding, that's why they're so quick to throw away everything, because they know the power. The Taurus, not so much. The Taurus is not willing most times to throw everything away physically and manifestation physically to get what they want. Usually they stay comfortable in what they desire. No, excuse me, what they physically have. They usually are not. They usually are not. The Scorpio North Node, I've done it time and time again, losing everything to gain everything. The Taurus, I'm not saying they don't do that, but they just say, I'm going to sacrifice all that I want and keep the basic necessities for now, and sometimes even still play in the identity of want. The Scorpio is willing to destroy all want to get what they need, to master what they need and master their craft, etc., etc. I've never really seen a Taurus like sacrifice every single want, unless it's just because they don't have no money at the time, and it's a period of brokenness. So with Scorpio North Node, I'm realizing it's about, you have to focus on becoming the person, because I learned from this Taurus who understands identity. That's because he reached a certain level of income. That's why he's understanding identity. That he broke it down, and I'm really in a position to understand this now. He said, if your money is higher than your identity, like a thermostat, the identity is like a thermostat. It will reset itself to its default heat. This is called by Ed Milet. And because he said, because your default heat is always what you'll go back to, you have to raise the bar of your default heat before or while you're getting the money. So while you set these new goals,
I don't know who you talking to. Let me tell you something, bro. I'm not your mama or your grandma. You hear what I'm saying? I will fuck you up. You do know this, right? I will slap the dog shit out you. And I don't give a fuck what your mama or your grandma gonna say to me. You do know this, right? I play with them. Don't play with me. Okay? All right, so don't talk to me like that. Don't holler me like that. All that hand gesture and shit like that. Them fighting words. You want to fight? All right, so don't do no hand gesture to me. All right? Okay. Uncle Red. Go ahead. What's your mama say, Jabril?
that's the power of a masculine figure. Don't play with me, play with your mama.
I'm gonna slap the hell out you too. Just so you know. Cause you hear me talking to you. Same way your ass just spit around in a circle. When I slap your ass, you gonna spin around in a circle the same way. Shut up.
That's a man for you. But yeah, where's his mother? But yeah, I'm about to leave. Like, she tripping. But I had to learn, like, identity is the most important thing. Today I've accepted that. Because you know what's crazy? Okay, my stimulus check came, right? And it freed me from some income and some bills and some money. But no, she just went in there because she's probably on the phone. But yeah, I'm learning. Like, if you don't raise your identity, like, my stimulus check gave me a break of income to do some things, right? But I'm learning the freedom that the stimulus check gave me. If it doesn't match my identity, I'll destroy the freedom to rematch my identity of being old, of poverty, lack, not having enough. And I said, I gotta change that. I gotta change who I am to match where I want to be and what I want to do. And yeah, period. You have to change your identity, or your whatever opportunity you have will come back down to your identity. Period.